First things first, we have this little ramshackle shack cave thing. And the reason why this specific structure is significant is because this is actually the cave where me and my sister spent our first couple nights in this world. And the reason why it's fancy like this is because I thought it'd be cool to like go back to it and kind of renovate it and make it all neat and cool. So anyway, you come in here and you got this little area. I have absolutely no idea what was going through my head when I designed this, but this is what it looks like. And over here you could see the auto smelter that I built, although I'm not sure if it still works. Oh, go and put half a stack cobblestone. Oh my god, it still works. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I could have sworn an update broke it, but apparently not. Anyway, moving on. Right here, we have this little redstone contraption that I built, where you press this button and it launches you up. And if you're good enough, you can kind of maneuver yourself and get up on the second floor of the building, which I clearly am not at the moment. There we go. And when you walk out here, you get a nice little view of the world, or little town, I guess you can call it. And yeah, that's basically this whole little cave area right here. So now that I've told you guys about the area where our first nights were spent, it's now time to talk to you guys about the place where a good majority of our nights were spent, which is our main house. The house was pretty much done not that long after we started this world, although this little section right here didn't come along till like much later. No, we'll get to that when we get to it. So anyway, you walk in here. You got our chests, which are disgustingly organized, as you can tell. Although we actually did manage to keep the tools and like ores and stuff together. So I mean, I think that's pretty cool. I mean, we used to be a bit more organized than this, but then my sister moved to another house all the way over on the other side of our little town, and everything went to shit when she left. Anyway, you come in here, and oh shit, that those are our actual names. So anyway, you come in here, and this is like the little bedroom. This is my bed, and this is my sister's bed, and these little chests right here contain stuff that belongs to us. And here are armor stands where we put our armor on. It's now just my armor since I'm the only one that lives here. I also had this ender chest, which I believe we used a lot when we were traveling to the end and doing all sorts of fun stuff there. Once we're finished here, you come on down here and we have this little basement area with like some other blocks. Oh, I want to know why the TNT was down here. Rabbit, and I believe we were going to build a hot tub here, but it never really panned out. So yeah, it's just where this little rabbit lives now. Crap, I forget, where does this lead? Does this just lead into a cave? Yeah, I guess it just leads into a cave. Probably had plans for this place, but like a lot of plans that both me and my sister had for this place, they never really came to fruition, sadly. Now that we're done being depressed in the basement, let's go up to the second floor. And up here we have another bed. We have like a pathetic attempt at a kitchen area with like one of those little like dispenser refrigerator things, and ooh, that's a good amount of steak. We'll take that. And then once you're finished getting your food, you can go out here on this little balcony and munch it down. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anyway, over here we have a little couch and some flowers, as well as another balcony that allows us another view on our little town, and some nice banners as well, featuring our favorite colors. Mine is blue, hers is yellow, and a green stripe down the middle to kind of represent like unification, like teamwork between us, I suppose. Oh yeah, and here's Robbie the Emerald. He's a pretty chill guy. Definitely suggest grabbing a beer or two with him sometime in the future. You come up here, you got another little window, and then you immediately turn around and you have our little brewing area where we grow our worts and then we brew them into potions. Another thing to know is that this is one of the very few places in this world that we actually bothered to keep organized. uh, as you could tell by the potions being in one chest and all the ingredients being in another. So yeah, that makes this place very noteworthy. So that about finishes up the house part of this tour. Oh wait, actually, I completely forgot about the expansion. Let's do that. So anyway, this is the expansion. I remember that we built this, and then, like many things in this world, we proceeded to do absolutely fuck all with it. I mean, absolutely nothing with it. And yeah, that's basically the house. Moving on, we over here we have the mine shaft, which was originally dug all the way down to bedrock. However, now with the whole terrain generation update, it only goes down to deep slate, I think is what it was called. Over here we have the gravestone of my very first horse, as well as my very second horse. uh, I don't know why I didn't give them two separate gravestones. Uh, they feel like a terrible human being. So, this cobblestone house exists over here. I'm not quite sure why it exists over here, but it certainly does. I believe we built this to house like a zombie villager, and then he got out and died. Oh well. Over here we have one of two dirt pillars, because of course you can't have a Minecraft world without a massive dirt pillar that reaches all the way up to build height. This is where the bonus chest spawned in the world, meaning I believe this is right around the area where we initially spawned in for the first time, so that's pretty neat. Behind our house we have a couple farms, and we have the cocoa beans, the cows, the sheep in there. And up here we have a bunch of polar bear. Well, we have a polar bear and a bunch of other assorted animals. We got cocoa beans. Oh yeah, we also have chickens in here. Now you may be wondering why we have doors on the chicken coop, and for that I don't know, because my twin sister designed this place, so and she isn't here, so I guess that'll just remain a mystery forever. We're back here. Oh, well, we're going to get to that later. Back here we have the enchantment room. Wow, this is very basic. Anyway, we got all of our lapis lazuli and some enchanted books. And this is where we go to do all of our enchanting. It ain't much, but it works, so that's pretty alright. Off to the side of the house here, we have like a little like party patio thing that I believe my twin built. And initially we built this for our birthdays. Well, she built it for our birthday because we gave each other we did builds for each other on our birthday, and then we gave each other gifts in game on our birthday. That was fun, and we were going to do it on that Christmas that year as well, but because Minecraft Bedrock being Minecraft Bedrock, shit broke, and we didn't end up getting to do that, which kind of blew, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. Over here, we got the doghouse. I mean, if I'm being honest with you, in some ways it's kind of nicer than our house. But, yeah, this is where our horde of dogs live that we never really did anything with. Wait, are these guys not tamed? Where are their collars? Oh, well, must just be one of the many, many things that Minecraft Bedrock Edition has screwed up. I hate Bedrock so much. It was the worst thing to ever happen to Minecraft. Anyway, with that ran out of the way, we're moving on to the stables. I'm not sure what inspired this design here as well. But it is certainly one of the designs of all time. And here we keep our horses, as well as the armor and the saddles, and a carrot on a stick for some reason. Going past that, we got our little nether portal, which goes to the nether, although I don't believe we ever did anything in the nether besides do the most American thing possible and strip it of all of its natural resources. But let's jump in real quick, see if I built anything. Well, if we built anything, because I honestly don't remember. Well, there's the cobblestone wall that protects us from certain death, and a lot of fire, but other than that, that's pretty much all we did in the nether. Why is there a ring of fire right around our portal? God, that's a real safety hazard. OSHA should get on that. Oh, actually. Oh, I remember this now. Well, since in the nether, like, 1 block traveled in the nether counts as 8 blocks traveled in the overworld, so I decided to attempt to make a portal network, and it sort of worked. Although I only ever really think I did 1 portal, and it was this one right here, because of how like high up things were built, and yeah, I didn't really want to risk it, you know. So anyway, you go through this portal right here, and should spit us out like a little campsite, if I remember correctly. Okay, so you pop out here, and you got yourself a tree, cozy little campfire, and a nice little house with some beds and some chests and a cat. Oh my god, I'm just living it up out here. And a diamond hoe. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot. The portal home spits you out in a random cave near our house for some reason. Oh wow, I have a really good pickaxe. You know, I'm gonna get this coal while I'm here. If you guys don't mind, that is. God, Minecraft almost feels like a horror game without the HUD for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. Light. Beautiful, beautiful light. Oh, a wandering trader. Time for him to die. Good. Okay, now that I finally made it back to the nether portal, we can continue the tour from where we left off. Off to our left here, we have a little path that leads over to like a little tree farm that my sister built. I don't know why she put water through here, because trees in Minecraft don't need water to grow. So I don't quite understand. Oh well, we were young. Anyway, moving on, we have here these empty market stalls. I remember the main inspiration for these was Dan TDM's Minecraft Xbox 360 survival series. I saw where he like built a bunch of market stands for like his villagers, and I thought that was like the coolest thing, so I did the exact same thing, but then I never got villagers to move into the market stands, so they've just been abandoned this entire time. It's honestly kind of sad. uh, oh well. Over here we have two more buildings. To the right we have this little cafe thing here, which is purely for show and never got used whatsoever. I was just kind of in the mood to build something decorative, and yeah, this happened to be. Is he on the fucking roof? Do I have arrows? Oh well, I'll throw an egg at him. Come here, come here. This is what happens when you trespass. Alrighty. Anyway, across the street from the cafe, we have the dye shop. Now, basically, my sister was really into like collecting all the different colors of dye and stuff. So she built this little place to kind of like fit in with like the whole little like shopping area that I had kind of started building. As you can see, we have all the colors of wool right here. A bunch of armor stands with leather helmets dyed different colors, as well as some of the various dyes that can be acquired in the game back here. Over here we have the little checkout area with a bunch of random assorted things in the chest, and a little secret basement panic room thing that I don't believe really ever served a purpose. Coming to the end of the main drag, we have this little vacation home area, which, once again, like many other things built in this world, served absolutely no purpose other than to look neat. And, yeah, so basically this is kind of just a random ass house I built. And you go out back here and there's a little diving board that you can use to dive into the river right here, as well as a little pathway leading back up. Oh yeah. Hold on a sec. I'm sorry guys. I need this. Give me the boat. Sorry about that, little piggy. Alright, so down this river we have the one of many abandoned projects here, the haunted redstone mansion. I believe I was inspired to build this from a Stampy Longnose video, and I mean it honestly started out pretty well, but like as I started implementing the redstone stuff, it kind of just I got very frustrated, to say the very least. Alright, come on, little piggy, let's head on back. Moving away from the main drag, we have two more buildings. We have the oh no, that's not the general store. That's the general store. This is the bakery. So we have the bakery and we have the rail station. So first things first, we're going to take a look in the bakery. When you come in here, you have the front counter with like things on display. Oh shit, put that back in there. As well as like the little kitchen, and you'd also like come up here, you order what you want, and then you could either leave with it, or you could come up here and I guess do nothing. I think this was supposed to be a sitting area, but we never got that far with building it, or at least I don't think we ever really figured out exactly what we wanted to do with it. This upper floor. Main reason we built it was just because we thought it looked nice. Going across the street, we have the rail station. And if you take these rails, these will actually take you over to the nearby village, which we will go to in a bit. I believe I built this. God, I don't remember when I built this. I think I was. I built this shortly after we migrated this world from the Wii U version to the original Nintendo Switch version of the game. Because, like, I remember when we expanded our world, we went off in that direction and we just found a village, like, not that far from her base. So we thought that was pretty cool, especially considering the fact that prior to that, the only naturally generated structure in our world was a abandoned well. So yeah. Now this is the general store. There isn't really much to say about this place because it never really got that far along. I mean, this was one of the builds that my twin sister was in charge of, but after kind of getting the structure built as well as getting the layout down, she kind of just lost interest in it and never finished it. I'm not even sure she put anything in these chests. Oh, she did. Anyway, basically we were just like, the point of this was to like put a bunch of stuff in chests and then pretend to sell it. Although we were the only people who played on this world, besides the occasional visitors we had, so I guess we'd basically just be selling stuff to each other if we ended up finishing, well, if she ended up finishing that. Now we go across this bridge, past this abandoned build that was supposed to, that I didn't end up finishing because I was torn between either making it an archery range or a restaurant, and I couldn't decide, so I just never finished it. Over here we got my sister's farm, and a little ways past her farm we have her house. Now this house is special because this is the birthday build I did for her. God, I forget what year it was. I believe it was. I want to say it was 2018, 2019 when this was built in the world. Anyway, I think I did a pretty good job with it. Now, granted, like all these chests and stuff, as well as the item frames, this was all added by Emily. All I did was the general structure, and I think I did a pretty decent job. I mean, granted, I probably should have built it out of concrete instead of wool, but it hasn't burned down yet, so that's good. Maybe it's got like a nice little fireplace and everything. Now, you may be wondering what she built for me for our birthday, and well, I'll show you that in a bit. But first things first, before we do that, why don't I show off the battle arena that we never ended up using, even though I put a whole lot of time and effort into building this. So basically, you go through here, and you are in the battle arena. And basically what the idea was is that I know that since she didn't like getting killed and I didn't like getting killed, we would basically have like knockback sticks, and what we'd do is that we'd meet in the center and then we'd hit each other with the knockback sticks and try and knock each other over the white line. And then whenever someone did that, they would get a point, and you'd get the points by coming in this room right here and then flipping a lever, and then that would make a redstone lamp go on, and you get all three points, and then you win. Yeah, I really should have built a better scoreboard, but redstone is not my strong suit, so. Alright, so now that we've pretty much finished up with the main town, it's time to take a trip over to the savannah village. So without further ado, let's do it. honestly isn't a bad view. Would be better if I actually, you know, built supports for the bridge, but oh well. And I also wasn't playing the Nintendo Switch version, things would actually load in. So here we have the village. Now, starting over here, we have this lighthouse that very clearly did not spawn with the village, that I built myself. While it's not the best looking lighthouse, it is certainly a functional lighthouse. As you can see, if I build up here a bit, I have a bunch of daylight sensors rigged up, well, connected to the redstone lamps that will cause them to turn on at night, which I was pretty proud of myself when I did, even though it's a very, very basic redstone thing in Minecraft. Oh shit, I broke my ankle. Over here we have a stone brick wall that I was constructing in preparation for the Village and Pillage update, but that I gave up on and never finished. Like many other things. Okay, so you follow this path down here, and this is basically the entire village. There isn't really anything much to say about the village, as it's just a normal village. I guess the most unique thing to say about it is that this is an old village before they like changed the look of them, so I guess you could say it's kind of nostalgic in a way. I don't know. Oh yeah, you also got this weird generation error where part of the house just didn't load in. So many fond memories of stealing the villagers' crops from them and then immediately turning right back around and selling it to them for emeralds. A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do to get to the end, after all. Over here we have a little outpost thing that I built, and basically the whole idea of this was to be like a little like preparation place for when we were going out on adventures around, like often on the waterways around here. Because yeah, if you look out the window, you can see a little dock that we have down there. They used to have boats, but we kept forgetting to put them back, so there's no longer boats. And you come up here and you got a nice little lookout as well, so you can get a lay of the land, make sure nothing fishy's going on. Well, now that we've pretty much seen everything over here, which honestly wasn't that much, we're going to head back over this little bridge that I built initially before we built the little railway to cross the river over here. I don't remember the last time I crossed this. God, I'm tired. I can't do commentary at like 3 in the morning. So now that I've pretty much showed off like all the major things in this world, I guess it's time to just show off some of the other random assorted things scattered around. But now that we've finished up with the village over there as well as the main town area, it's time. I guess I'll show you what my twin sister did for my birthday. Well, what the birthday build she did for me. And if you've been a long time viewer of this channel, you've probably seen it. And if you've been paying attention to the background, you've probably already seen it. It is a T-posing Ugandan knuckle. So yeah, this was definitely a birthday 2018. Oh, please load in. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know about you, but it is pretty majestic, to say the very least. And right in front of it, we have a little lectern that has the book that Emily gave me that served as my guide towards the build, which I thought was pretty cool. So read that if you want. In front of Ugandan Knuckles, we have these two snow forts right here, which were built when I invited my one sister's boyfriend, now fiance, to our world, and we were just kind of screwing around, and we decided to have a little snowball fight that, as you could tell, escalated a bit. And yeah, I think these forts turned out pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Although, I mean, naturally mine is the best, which is this one, of course. Continuing on, back here we have an entire underwater dome. Fun little story about this. When we initially created this world, since we didn't have like any like ocean temples or anything, I had to build this by first constructing the glass dome, and then filling it up with dirt blocks, and then breaking all those dirt blocks to basically remove all the water. As you can imagine, it was a very painstaking process that I guess was kind of worth it, but we literally never ended up using the dome down here, so it was kind of worthless in the long run, if I'm being honest. Yeah, because initially I wanted to build like a little farm down here, but that never happened, sadly. Emerging from the ocean, let's move on to the mountain over there. But first, before we climb the mountain, here's my failed attempt at a mob spawner. Yeah, actually, I wonder, did it end up ever producing anything? Or, I need to see now. Oh, it did! Either that or I put that there to make me feel better about myself, but I guess we'll never know. Alright, so now that we've finally climbed up the mountain, let's take a look at this little cabin that I built up here. Now, this is certainly one of the cabins of all time, as you can tell. And a real defining feature of this place is that it comes with no furniture. And it's also, like many other builds, as I've already said like a million times already, went completely unused after it was, after we finished building it. So yeah. Although I do remember having plans to build like a little platform off the side of this mountain where we could like use the elytra that we got from the end city to like glide around our town. That would have been pretty neat. So that about covers every build in this old survival world. I had a lot of fun just running around and going through all the memories, and I hope you had fun listening to me be nostalgic and everything. God, I wish I had something to say, but I'm so tired right now. Anyway, one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video, was because I know that one day something's probably going to happen, and this world will inevitably end up lost forever, and I don't want that to happen. Even if I can't revisit this world myself, like by physically going into the game, I at the very least want to preserve the memory of it in some way, shape, or form. And by making this video, I was able to do that. So I'm kind of happy. And Emily, if you're watching this, I had a lot of great memories with you playing on this world, and I hope you got a lot of joy out of this as well. And for anyone else watching this, thank you for just sitting and listening to me ramble for like however long this video is going to be. And if you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe and do the standard YouTube stuff. And I'll I'll probably be putting out more videos in the future. Thank you for watching. It means the world. Goodbye.